रोटी खाओ वरना मेरी गोली तो है ही। ये नया भारत घर में घुसकर मारता है। चुन चुन करके हिसाब लेना, ये मेरी फितरत है।
Hi everyone, welcome to Newsweek channel, and I thank you for all the support to our subscribers and people who are watching the video not subscribing. Please subscribe to the videos. We put in a lot of effort to create the content for you all. I once again thank you for the support. Okay, so Nepal is burning. Nepal is burning since the last 2-3 days. And not only Nepal, the Indo-China neighborhood is burning and burning since some time. It is Nepal now. In the last 3 to 4 years, it has been a regime change in Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and now Nepal. Now, is this a coincidence? Let's try and understand. Now, the Nepal incident, for heaven's sake, why the shit people are calling, and some media houses calling it, a Gen Z protest, a Gen Z revolution? I fail to understand this. Now let's try and understand the dynamics which happened or which led to this entire protest or the revolution. Right? Now Nepal was frustrated since some time, or the people of Nepal were frustrated since some time with elitism, nepotism, graft, and joblessness. There were a lot of videos circulating on social media since some years, some months, of the rich people, of the rich ministers, of flaunting themselves, and people were getting fed up of this. The public display of elitism was at the top level on all the social media. And this while the economic condition was in tatters for the general public of Nepal. Now, there was already a ban of social media platforms on 4th September. The immediate spark was the government's decision on September 4th to block 26 social media platforms, including Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, X, and YouTube, after they failed to comply with the deadline to register locally, appoint grievance handlers, and remove flagged content. So this was going since some time, right? Now, after this, issuing a public notice, the Ministry of Communications and Information Technology had said it has ordered the people of Nepal, right, or it has ordered the Nepal Telecommunication Authority to make inactive all non-registered social media sites until they get registered. And let me tell you at this point of time, while all these social media channels, right, were off in Nepal, you still have TikTok running over there. Though there is a possibility over there that TikTok would have registered, right, and would have complied with the requirements of the Nepal government. So this incident triggered on 4th of September on the social media sites. Now, there's something interesting which happened, right? This was on 4th of September. I'm sorry if I misspelled it. 4th of September, the social media thing happened. Now, there's something interesting which happened on 6th of September. While the entire country was fed up of all these elitism, nepotism, then you had these joblessness and all those things, there is something interesting which happened on 6th of September. An incident took place at 7:15 a.m. in the morning in Lalitpur Metropolitan City 28. Now, a government vehicle in which Minister Koshi Province's Finance and Planning Minister Ram Bahadur Magar was traveling stuck an 11-year-old girl who was attempting to cross the road. Now, social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram have seen widespread criticism regarding the involvement of Ram Bahadur Magar in a hit and run incident that occurred in Lalitpur. And let me tell you, while these social media websites or these sites were not functioning, but there was TikTok still operating over there. Now, after this incident happened, there was a huge furore on the social media platform which was still operating over there. Public anger intensified, after party chairman or the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli described the incident as normal occurrence and warning against politicizing it. Now, this is where everything got lost. Many in the public criticized the remark, arguing that it was inappropriate for the Prime Minister to dismiss the matter rather than holding the responsible leader accountable. Now, at that point of time, PM Oli Sharma mentioned that we would only cover the medical expenses and nothing else for this 11-year-old girl. And that is where the people of Nepal lost it. And that is where you see this was the trigger point on 6th of September, one of the reasons where the people of Nepal lost the entire faith in this government. I mean, they had lost the faith previously also, right? And let me tell you, this is the only government, the only government was pretty pro-China from its historical traditions, which it was going. This particular government moved towards China in some time, and a lot of things happened between Nepal and China, and people were not happy about the same thing. Now, there's this individual, Balen Shah, who has come out as one of the top candidates among all this revolt which is happening in Nepal. Now, Balen Shah is the mayor of Kathmandu and a former rapper. I somehow feel there is a deep state involved, though I might be completely wrong over here. Now, most of these companies banned, please understand, most of these companies banned are all American companies. Now, let's try and look at the similarity of what happened in Bangladesh and what happened in Nepal. Both Bangladesh and Nepal, it was the students where the initiation of revolt happened. Please try and understand this point. In both the countries, army had to be stepped in. In both the countries, the head of the state had to flee the country. In Bangladesh, when the revolt happened, right, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh at that point of time, she is in India currently in the current situation, in the current position. Now in Nepal, the Prime Minister has gone missing. Now, in both the cases, there were choppers which were used to evacuate leaders. So you see the modus operandi, you see the similarities over here. Now, things might have got difficult or I mean, what do you say, abnormal for these deep state people. Oli was very close. The Prime Minister of Nepal, Oli was very close to China. There were all kind of reports on favors done by Oli to China. And remember, Oli had also attended the Chinese military parade right after the SCO event, which happened in the month of September, a few days back. Now, how does this happen? Money is put in, social media is used as a tool. Now, what happens in these kind of toolkits are the deep state uses the incident to its advantage. They pay money to people, and the people become part of these movements, part of these protests, and carry out the agenda to create more unrest in the country and take advantage of the situation. It cannot be a coincidence with so many countries in close proximity of India and China where there are regime changes happening to suit some countries or the West. This is anarchy playbook at play, which I'm not denying or confirming, but the similarity seems to be huge over here. We all have seen this happening in the last few years with Myanmar. We all have seen this happening in our neighboring country, though things are never good over there, Pakistan, where Imran Khan is still jailed, was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And let me again remind you, before the unrest happened in Pakistan, Imran Khan had visited Russia. Whatever happened in Sri Lanka, the mass movement protest some years back, you saw that happening in Bangladesh, and now you find a similarity of events, of sequence of events in Nepal. With this, I leave you to ponder on what is happening in the Indo-China region. Is everything okay? Or are there some things at play which we are not able to see? We all need to come out and support to the people of Nepal at this point of time, the situation, the circumstances they are going through. The good thing is that the army has come out and has started taking control of the situation. There could be an interim prime minister over there. And as I mentioned, the face of it, the face of the entire protest, who is Balin Shah, could be the interim prime minister taking care and things proceeding from there then. So with this, I leave you with that thought of whatever happening is or whatever is happening in Indo-China region, right? The similarities, the striking similarities when it comes to all these places where movements, protests, and events have taken place. Thank you for watching Newsweek. Have a nice day. And yes, please do not forget to subscribe the channel so that we keep on preparing more good content for our viewers and subscribers. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.